So I made a video on Evergrow coin, and in the midst of my absence, we have gotten some good news. We have seen some great things. First off, Evergrow ran, or not even ran, but it went up a good bit. It's no longer at 7078 as you see on the screen. It is now at 708562, which is looking really, really good. It almost and actually on February 17th hit 7 zeros, 2 8s. So profit was there. Profit was available for those who wanted to get the little quick swinging of Evergrow, but it seems like that did not happen. Now there was a $7,000 sale that did transpire, but for the most part, who wants to hold is indeed holding. We come over and look at the number of holders that do exist. That is slowly declining day to day. Now, I'm saying slowly because it is slow. Some people would say that I'm understating, sorry, I'm understating the decline of holders that Evergrow coin has. Well, while the truth of the matter is, Evergrow coin is at 136,000 holders, and I believe last year, sometime last year, they were still at 136,000 holders. So this number is dropping very, very slow. This is not a stock we're talking about. This is a cryptocurrency we're talking about. And even if we compare it to other stock assets, they are they are slowly losing holders, and it makes sense because this is a bear market. We're seeing multiple cryptocurrencies lose holders during this time period. But I'm not afraid of that. Why? Because there are products that are actually being created. It is one thing for a token to lose holders and the price is going down, and or there's no projects or no products actually in the works of being developed, and the current projects and products that are out to market aren't being enhanced, improved, and optimized to complete efficiency. What we're getting is both. Like I said to start off this video, the price of Evergrow is rising. The Binance chain is seeing more and more volume now compared to last year, where Solana and AVAX were the big dogs when it came to trading volume growth, not trading volume as a whole and total value locked as a whole, but the growth of that total value locked, the growth of those holders. So I'm happy to see the state of Evergrow and see that it's in this current state as well. We also can go look at Lucro, who saw only 6 transactions in the last 24 hours. And of those 6 transactions, or not of those 6 transactions. Those 6 transactions total to $1,777, and we can see that there was a 1.2K dollar sale on February 18th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And outside of that, I want to get to these candles, these sticker candles, because we see that there was a $13,000 sale. There was another $12,000 sale. And right before that, there was a $7,000 buy. And this was on February 15th of 2024. So yeah, I say it like that because I don't know if I'm gonna retitle the video for people in the in the future to be able to actually watch this video and have a reason to click on this video to gain something from it. But we're going to go to February 15th, and we're just going to show these transactions um over here down in the ticker section. And as you see, there's that $11,000 sell. There's a $2,000 buy. These are at 11:30 a.m., 10 a.m., and these transactions transpired during 11:30 a.m. Of February 15th and 9:45 Eastern Standard Time on February 15th as well. So we can just scroll down a little bit further and we're going to see those $13,000 sales. And there it is, a $13,000 sell. And actually, it wasn't a $7,000 buy we saw. We saw a $7,000 sell. The reason I thought it was a buy was because the candle was green. Um, but in all actuality, it was a $7,000 sell. So some selling pressure, some incredible selling pressure was seen for Lucro token on February 15th. And that accumulated to over $30,000 of sales. When we see that the market cap of Lucro is at I can't find it. There it is, 4.5 million. Now, usually, when a crypto with a market cap of $4.57 million sees a $30,000 worth of sales, even if a $2,000 buy was transacted during that time period, to try to counteract what's going on, we see that price tank. That's what we usually see. It doesn't just drop from from four zeros five to four zeros 4 5. That usually does not happen. We usually see it drop to four zeros 3, or four zeros and 3 even. Four zeros, what I usually expect is four zeros 1 2. But instead, the liquidity of Evergrow is strong. Lucro is strong, just like the liquidity of Evergrow is strong as well. So when we see these buying pressures, we don't have anything to fear, and we don't even think about it too much because the price wasn't impacted that much either. So that's what leads to us not thinking about it too much. But that's just to go over some of the trading activity that's happened and transpired since the last time I recorded a Evergrow video. And when we get into what's happening as far as what's happening on Twitter or X, Evergrow's looking good. Steve held a space. Wish I could join, but I was busy, my boy. He understands. But I was busy. I'm gonna try to get into one of his spaces because they are very they provide extra knowledge and wisdom on Evergrow coin and on the crypto industry as a whole, especially when it comes to the Binance section of crypto. So I really appreciate Steve and his platform and everything that he delivers over there on that end. But yeah, I was busy Valentine's weekend, so your boy was not out. I was being a gentleman. Your boy was being a gentleman. All right. Now, there was some tweets that were put out. We have almost $1 million worth of tokens now set aside for Evergrow staking, and this is growing every day. We will update you in the next few days and do our best to lock in a launch date. Lucro staking will launch very shortly afterwards. So we have some great news, some exciting news right there, because $1 million worth of Evergrow tokens in staking. Yeah, I love that. I I love that. So we have $1 million of Evergrow in the staking pool. I'm not gonna sit on that too much. What I am gonna sit on or talk about is the community strength, because it deserves its attention. Not only did Evergrow was at the 10 spot. Not only is Evergrow now in the 6th spot, once the team and other community members asked for people to start voting on Certic Audit Skynet, but so did Lucro get on there. We see Lucro at 8, overdoing Elvish Magic, overdoing Medicaid, and I gotta see the numbers because I want to say it's really really close to competing with Squid Grow. Because if you see the green line, I believe that's the total number of votes, like the separative votes. And Lucro is close to overtaking Squid Grow. And Evergrow is looking to need a little bit more of a push to overcome Egon Coin and Paul Swap. But that's just, what does that do for Evergrow? It is free marketing. You create an account on Certic Audit, you vote for Evergrow, you vote for Lucro, you vote for Atlas Wallet, and then the work is done. And you just hope that everybody else in the community does what they're supposed to do, so that then Evergrow can be in that top four, and Lucro can be in that top five, and then Evergrow can be in that top one, and then, or top three, and then Lucro can be in that top four or five, right behind it. That's what we want. We want really what we really should desire, what we really should push for, what you should really strive for is for Evergrow, since you're invested in Evergrow, to be at that one spot, for Luco to be at that two spot. Because what does that do? It increases attention to Evergrow. It increases the amount of trading volume because then that means people are probably going to buy, especially because Evergrow's tax is now down to 2%, as compared to a lot of cryptocurrencies who are some cryptocurrencies who still have, um, some have, uh, what's it called? uh things of 20%. They have taxes of 20%. So Evergrow gets into those top spots, has that trading volume. That trading volume goes to staking, and now, and if it's Lucro, it goes to the buyback and burn. So now we're burning more tokens. We have more tokens that can be distributed out to holders through staking and that reward system. And finally, we have an increase of holders. We have an even stronger community to even help us further keep that spot of one and two. So now instead of coming over to BSC scan and saying, yep, the holder count is dropping, and it's literally dropping 7 holders a day. I'm going to do the math really quickly of 7 to 136,000. I'm not even going to add in the extra 130. Just 7 to 136,000. That's not even point zero. That's 0.005%. 0.005% of the holders were losing a day. If we times that by 365 days, we would have lost 1%, 1.9% of the holders for the year. And this is during a bad market. The market doing better. The market is growing back, but it's not necessarily a bull market. People are still like, is Bitcoin going to hit its all-time high though? Bitcoin didn't run after the news with the SEC, so there's still some adamancy with if Evergrow token is, or not even Evergrow, if Bitcoin in the crypto industry is a safe investment. So, and we need Bitcoin to be a respected investment in order for people to come to Evergrow. Because if you don't believe in Bitcoin, why would you believe in Evergrow? Right? Not saying that I don't. I'm saying why would a novice, uh, a baby, a baby investor say, I'm going to Evergrow? It's like a baby saying, I'm not going to my dad or my mom or these two people that are in front of me that I just that just created me. But I will go to this stranger. I will go to this stranger down the street. I will follow this stranger down the street. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. At least trust the parents and Bitcoin, who I'm speaking of, the cousins or the aunts and the grandmas and the uncles, Ethereum, XRP, Binance, and then from there you meet their cousins or their descendants, and here comes Evergrow. So I hope all those analogies made sense to you. Outside of that, the last thing I'm going to talk about is just Atlas Wallet's looking great, looking good. It's going to be an application. It's going to be a wallet that is going to allow you to actually pay your mortgage from your app or from your phone, and through with crypto. If you How do I make this make sense to someone who's not an everyday investor, doesn't have Trust Wallet? If you're new to crypto, welcome. Love you, appreciate you. Wasn't calling you a dummy, by the way. That's why I tried to stay away from that term. I tried to use the term baby and novice and beginner. Um, but you have to, in Trust Wallet and MetaMask, you have to take your funds from Evergrow, or you have to take your money, and then you have to sell it or send it to your bank account, right? And that takes a process. It usually it can take 2 hours. It can take 2 days, longest 2 days, depending on volume as well, though. But 2 hours to 2 days. After those 2 hours to 2 days, then you can make your mortgage payment. That's a little bit of a hassle, right? You would want now you're not in that moment right now, so bear with me because I was young or naive at one point. You think of it, you think like, okay, it's just 2 hours or 2 days. That's not a hassle. You're forgetting the power, or you forgetting about the power of your impulse. What you the you forget about the power that you want to have at all times as a human being, right? It's human beings' innate nature to be able to pay for something all because they can or all because they want to and have that money accessible. If their crypto assets are not accessible to them to where they can actually go to a hotel and pay for the night or go to Chick-fil-A and pay for the food, pay for that meal. Go to if you ain't got a Chick-fil-A near you, I feel bad. McDonald's. I know you got a McDonald's near you. Go to McDonald's and pay for a meal right there on the spot. Pay for your mortgage and say, "Yeah, and I want this thing reoccurring." You don't you can't do that with crypto. But Atlas Wallet will have that available. That usually means But because it's not available, that usually means you leave your more important money in the bank. Now, I'm not telling you all to go to crypto instead of the bank or to go to fiat, go to Bitcoin completely and crypto completely over the US dollar. I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm just saying that now we increase the reality where you can do that. Where someone can just say, all right, all my money's in Bitcoin, crypto, and like stable coins and all that. And and I make all my payments through crypto. I do that. I do that. I pay with my Bitcoin. That's what I do. I pay with my Binance coin. I pay with my Ethereum. That's what I do. So now that reality is becoming more real. And quite honestly, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, no one would have said that is actually possible and have actually seen or implemented technology that makes it possible. But Evergrow has or not has yet because it's not published yet. It's not public, but they are working on it and making it a reality, and we're getting closer to that reality. So I'm excited for it. This could lead to a massive, if the marketing is especially done like the masses media streams get their hands on this information and trust it and say, yo, look at Evergrow. This could lead to a massive pump in Evergrow immediately. If that doesn't happen though, through time and through testing, Evergrow's Atlas wallet will probably be the biggest wallet out there because of, like I said, you won't need the bank. You won't need to actually have fiat because now you can pay with Atlas Wallet, who converts the crypto to fiat to send to the receiver or to the receiver. So yeah. I appreciate you guys all for watching today's video. I hope it and enlightened you guys to a different perspective and to some more knowledge that can make you make more or help you make more wise um, investment decisions. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I said was financial advice. This was all knowledge I was sharing about Evergrow that I have that I would like others to have as well. Because crypto Evergrow is not talked about a lot when it comes to the crypto powers, and someone needs to be that, or they deserve a voice. They deserve a voice out there, and I am being that voice. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. And until next time, my brothers and sisters, it is the Scripted Legend signing out. God bless. Stay safe. Peace.